Unlimited Academy. First things first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about the ordered list element. The ordered list HTML element represents an ordered list of items, typically rendered as a numbered list. So if you have a recipe, step-by-step directions, an ordered list can prove useful in that endeavor. You could just list out items, first item, second item, third item, so on and so forth. The ordered list element also comes with certain attributes. For example, the reverse attribute. You can list out items numbered from high to low. The start attribute. An integer. You can choose to start counting from, for example, 4. You can start counting from 4 if you want, or 3 if it makes sense for your list. Even when the number type is letters or Roman numerals, you can start counting from that letter, or you can start counting from that Roman numeral. There is also a type attribute, which allows you to set the type of value that you're dealing with. Lowercase a for lowercase letters, uppercase A for uppercase letters, lowercase I for lowercase Roman numerals, uppercase I for uppercase Roman numerals, and the default will be the number type, which you don't have to use because it's the default. There is also what you call an unordered list element. The unordered list element is for grouping a collection of items that do not have numerical order, and their order in the list is meaningless. So like a grocery list, for instance, it really doesn't matter in what order you pick the grocery as long as you get them. Typically, an unordered list item is displayed with a bullet, which can be of several forms, like a dot, a circle, or a square. The form of the bullet is controlled by the CSS. It's a list style property in CSS. Now, you may not know what that is. You will in future videos, but list style property is a property that you can use to change the style of the bullet to a dot, a circle, or a square. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to use an ordered list and an unordered list in my Visual Studio Code editor. So if you notice, I have my Visual Studio Code editor open, and I've created a file called ordered and unordered list.html. I'm going to add my boilerplate, shift tab, shift exclamation point tab. I have my boilerplate. So I'm going to create a div. And inside this div, I'm going to add my ordered list. But first, I'm going to add an H2 tag. And I'm going to call this step-by-step directions. And I'm going to add the ordered list by pressing OL and then tab. And inside the OL tag, I'm going to add an LI. And then the first step of direction is going to be go for 2 miles. And then turn left. I'm just making this on the fly and providing an example of how you would use this. Keep going straight and make a right. Go for a block, and then after McDonald's, make a left, a left. The destination will be on the right. So what I've done is I've used an ordered list to create a step-by-step set of directions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right-click, open up with Live Server. And what you have is a step-by-step of directions. It's not super detailed, but I'm just providing an example of how you would use an ordered list and what context. You could use this for a recipe. You can use this as step-by-step instructions on how to assemble a piece of furniture. Also, I wanted to show you how to use the attributes that come with an ordered list. For example, the reverse attribute. And this reverses the order from high to low. See, now this order has been reversed. And also, if we wanted to start counting from, for instance, 3. So if we started counting from 3, it would start right here, counting from 3, then 4, then 5, and the last one should be 6. So let's check. 3, 4, 5, 6, correct. Say if we wanted to start counting from, say if we wanted to do letters, we can do a lowercase, or we could do a type, matter of fact. That's the attribute. Say if we wanted to do letters, we could do a type A, B, C, D. If we wanted to do uppercase, we can do that as well. If we wanted to do lowercase I, we can do that as well. Uppercase, we can do that as well. Another thing I wanted to show you is how to use the unordered list. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab these set of directions and place them in the unordered list just to show you. It's pretty much the same, but instead it's in a bulleted format. And with the unordered list, you can style it. And also you can change the style of the bullet, but you would have to use CSS. And I'm not going to get into it in this video. In future videos, I will style the list, the unordered list, to show you how to use different bullets like circles. What else I wanted to show you is you can take this unordered list, for instance, and place it inside of here if you wanted to. You can nest them. So I could take this unordered list, place it inside of here, just down. And what I have is I have the number, I think this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have an unordered list as like a sub list. And you can nest list within list. And also I can put another one in there. And then I could put an ordered list in there as well. And I could put pretty much the same, I'm using the same text just for efficiency, so I don't have to keep typing stuff out. But if we go back, we see that there's another list. In fact, we go outside of here because I put this in the unordered list. Put this in there. There we go. We have another Roman numeral, which is 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And we could keep nesting and keep going deeper and deeper if we want, but usually you'll have like one level deep nested list, and that would work. It's pretty much it for ordered lists and unordered lists. See you in the next video.